Hello, this is Chris Hoffman. This is my first white box assignment for the game level design class spring 26. What I'm showing you right now, this is for the not Chernobyl game, which might be called Wastewater. This is a paper map I did when I decided to do a village that's part of the game. And oops, I will also show you, there's two maps, one just at the high level. You can see after we're in the reactor, we come through this old village, and this is where we encounter Mothman. And if we zoom in a little bit there, we will also see I tried to add some more detail to the architecture, like walls and interior buildings. So then let's look at Unreal Engine. So we're just in selection mode here. This is a road that's coming up from the rest of the game area to this old village, which was lived in the village was founded like 80 years before the reactor was even built. People didn't want to relocate, but gradually the village was abandoned, especially after the accident. The player is actually going to start up here in this valley. If I click on player start, they're going to come through here after they've done the fishing for the big catfish, and they're going to go through by some derelict houses. There's actually a cemetery here. They'll go through a couple of houses and explore, find things relevant to the story. And in this house here, they will actually either encounter Mothman or learn about Mothman and then run away from Mothman back to the central part of the game. You can see here I created a bunch of templates for derelict houses, like houses that are basically falling apart. One large house, a couple of medium-sized houses, and some small houses. I will probably also add some barns. Now, if we play this game, again, you can see we're starting actually out in this valley, and we're going to come in. There will be a path here. I'm imagining this is a path, maybe wild dogs, or just animals, or maybe Mothman. Here's a derelict house. Or maybe there'll be a scary scene. Here's some Z play up in the cemetery. As they come down, there's houses that they can go through, such as this one here. This is a small house, which is just a little more than a hovel. More derelict houses in the background. Here's a medium-sized house that will also have a barn. There's more rooms that they can explore. Here's a path. This is actually a gravel road around the village. More derelict houses in the background. This is the large house, which will also have a barn. It has like 6 rooms. We actually went from the back door through the front door. This is actually the front door of the house. More derelict houses. And then behind a bunch of trees here, there'll be this small house, which is actually the Mothman's house. And here they'll either encounter or learn about about Mothman, and they can go through the doors or even jump through those windows. Sorry. And eventually they'll run back into the area here, but maybe they find out that they actually must take the place of Mothman in this game environment. And that is it.